Aloha, beloveds. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm here with this beautiful tree. I'm not sure what kind of tree this is. It looks like some sort of maple tree. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Its leaves are turning colors right now. It's autumn here in Oregon, and I'm visiting Eugene and seeing folks here and offering cuddle services and space holding and massage. And yeah, I've spoke to this before, but I have a challenging time coming to big cities because of all the noise and the stimulation here. Literally can't seem to get away from the traffic noise, which is challenging. So you may be hearing that in the background. I'd like to share some downloads and feedback that I received from a Cuddle therapy client today. And what he was sharing with me is how appreciative he was of my offering and how it's helped him be more effective in the world and help his family, and for him to feel that reset and that love and that tenderness through our sessions together, and how that is helping him express himself more fully in the world and be more present with his family and his partner and with his work partner as well. And so I was really grateful to receive that feedback from him. And he was also reflecting how simple it is, and how yet baffling it can be for people who may be resistant to this work or not quite understanding the profound benefits that it offers. And essentially, you know, I'm present with people. They're wanting to be held, you know, held by me. And thankfully, I feel very blessed to have the capacity to hold people in different varying degrees of emotional states. And yeah, I'm always learning, I'm always growing, I'm always open to receive the wisdom from folks that I spend time with and the teachings that they have for me, you know, because it isn't just me, it's like a co-created, collaborative space that we're dynamically you know, surrendering to, essentially. And I mean, there's science here, you know, there's dopamine that's being released, oxytocin is a big one, and you know, sometimes even endorphins are being released, those feel-good hormones. And we need that, you know, we need to be held. It's literally, children will die, babies will die if they're not held. And certainly I don't feel we can all thrive and be our very best versions of ourselves if we don't have loving attention in our life. And many of us don't, you know. I think about old folks that aren't held. I think about children who aren't held for whatever reason. Disabled folks who may be incapacitated or not being held, people who are in hospitals are not being held, and they're being touched, but not in ways that really nourish them and soothe them and help them feel good and safe in the world. So I think that's something else that this work provides, is helping folks feel safer in their bodies, feel safer in the world, feel safer to relax and melt. And I love working with the water. Today, cuddle session involved water. So we were in the water cuddling, and that was really beautiful. I welcome more of that. And yeah, I'm so grateful to be tuned into this work, and feel it's extremely cathartic for me and for others. And yeah, I just want to speak to the benefits of that, and how it's helping me to expand my ability to hold and to have compassion and unconditional love and awareness for all states of being. And I feel that that translates for others as well. And so we are mutually helping each other. It's a mutually beneficial practice. And if you'd like to know more about cuddle therapy or how that might benefit you at this time in your life, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm on Facebook. My name is Athena Rose. Aloha. And I'll also put my email in the description here, so you can reach out to me that way to schedule time to talk about your needs, your touch needs. And yeah, it's I work very intuitively, so it's hard for me to explain ahead of time what would happen in a session, other than to state my boundaries in terms of touch and what I'm able to offer, and also listen to your needs and to tune in to what your needs are, so I can have an understanding of how to hold space for you. And it really is that practice of attending to another's heart and listening deeply, and dropping any preconceived notions or expectations, and just witnessing, just witnessing a person soften and unfold, and see more of themselves through this process. And this brother I spent time with today, he said that I helped him see parts of him that he hadn't seen before, that he didn't even know were there, and so that's what this work can do, I believe. It can touch those parts of ourselves, those spaces in our bodies that have been holding on to things for years, closed off and defensive, and allow those walls to come down, and to soften, and I hope to be a bridge for folks to do that, and to help empower them to do that on their own eventually, and to be able to hold space for others too, in a greater capacity and awareness. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. This is the second video I made today. I'm feeling really activated, feeling really grateful for my life. I'm feeling really grateful for the fall weather, for the shedding that's happening, the rebirth that's happening through the dying process. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful time to be alive, and to harmonize with the elements and with each other, and to learn how to co-create and collaborate. And as we move into further unraveling and unveiling, as these eclipses start happening, there's a lunar eclipse happening on Tuesday. Yeah, what does that mean for us? How can we um, eclipse our old ways of being, and expand more, and evolve more, and open more, and widen more, and soften more, and fall away, die to ourselves more, die to each other more, and drop these old resistances, drop these old patterns, these old paradigms, and just witness them dropping away, and having gratitude for that shedding. And yeah, I'm super grateful for what's happening. Love my life, love this work. And yeah, I'm excited to share more if you're interested in hearing from me directly. And love to tune in with you. If you feel called to subscribe to my channel, I'm offering, I'm trying my best to offer messages and intuitive downloads that come through me as a divine vessel as frequently as I can. I have a lot going on in my life. I'm a caregiver, a teacher, a mother, a grandmother, a lover, a sister, and a daughter. And I have many hats that I'm wearing. I'm juggling a lot, and really grateful for my capacity. I've deeply been working with medicine for the last 5 years, and I know that's helped me tremendously, and actually literally saved my life. So grateful for these ways. And I'd love to talk to folks about my path, and what I've been learning, and leaning into and tuning into more. And I'd love to hear how your path is unfolding. And the more we share, the more we're vulnerable and authentic and transparent with one another, the more we can open and soften into that trust, and the more peace there'll be in the world, definitely. So thank you so much for loving yourself, and for being curious, and for tuning in, and for sharing. I hope that you can find a creative outlet for yourself to share as well, that I've really found in this vehicle, this YouTube vehicle. And may you be well, may you feel blessed, may you enjoy this beautiful day, and wherever you are, there should be trees around for you to be with, and hold on to, and ground into, and feel the roots going down into the earth, and finding groundedness and centered in the treekin. Yeah, and that expansion. Phew. Yep. Yeah. So even if you're in a big city, you can find a tree and you can be with that tree. You can tell that tree how much you love them. Yeah, yeah. Bless the tree kin.